Hey guys, I'm Charlotte from Curated, and I've helped over thousands of people find the right gear for them. Today we are at Eldora Mountain in Colorado, demoing the K2 Mindbender 96C 2024 edition. This is an intermediate to expert all-mountain ski. Just so you know, we're not sponsored by any brand, so all these reviews are completely unbiased. And don't forget, if you want help finding your next setup, click the link in the description and we can help you get all set up. These skis turn really nicely. When I want to really engage in a true carve, they're able to hold that carve for me no matter if it's a shorter, medium, or longer radius carve. But then when I'm looking to just slash and play and smear my turns, they do that really well too. There's really no type of turn that I try to engage these skis in which I don't feel awesome. Maintaining energy and acceleration through turns is one of the things that the carbon version of the skis in the Mindbender lineup do best. Because we've shed some weight and some metal, they feel pretty energetic and poppy as you're moving through your turns. They also have a good amount of camber underfoot, which is going to move you from one turn into the next pretty intuitively. Stability at speed is not a problem for these skis whatsoever, as long as you're making turns. If you're straight lining the mountain or making really wide open GS turns at high speeds, you're going to notice a little bit of chatter, which is just the nature of the beast of lightening the metal within the core of a ski like this. But if you're turning and moving fast, you won't notice much chatter on these skis.
I love this ski. It jumps. It's light enough that you can kind of maneuver it around and pop into the air really easily, but it's also going to give you a really stable landing, and if you land a little bit back seat, it's not going to throw you off. The amount of tail rocker in this means that you could ski switch, but it's definitely not going to be my first choice if you're somebody who's wanting to spend some time in the park and do a little bit of freestyle skiing. There's nothing saying you can't take this in the park, but it's not a park ski. If you're looking for something that's going to spend more than maybe 10% of your day in the terrain park, look for something different like the K2 Reckoners. I've had a lot of luck with taking K2 Mindbenders in that 90 range into powder. They're not a powder ski because they're a little bit narrower, but because of all that tip rocker, I found them to be really maneuverable in 6 inches to a foot of powder. I love these in the trees. I felt like I could pop around and really stay in control. If I needed to throw on the brakes because I was about to hit a tree, they could do that. But they were also holding up well in icy conditions in the trees, which isn't something that a lot of skis can do. I really like the addition of flax because it's giving you a lot of extra dampness when you're in uneven conditions, and it makes you feel really stable and like the skis are there for you. I'm really glad they added this 96C because there was kind of a gap in the Mindbender lineup before. We have the 90C, which is going to be kind of more of a front side oriented ski. And then there's the 99 Ti, which jumps into a harder charging all mountain ski. So this fills a gap in that line that's going to be so accessible for a huge range of people. All the way from somebody who's a more aggressive intermediate up to an expert level skier that wants something a little more playful or lightweight that still can charge the whole mountain. If you're a beginner skier, there are several other skis, including the Mindbender 85, so it would be a great starting point for you. And then eventually you could progress into something like this that's going to give you a little bit more stability at speed and more energy. Skis work differently for different types of skiers, so if you want help finding the right skis for you, click the link in the description and come find me on Curated so that we can get you set up in your perfect ski equipment. And if you like this video, make sure to hit subscribe to watch more videos from Curated.